Hello student, today I am preparing a video lecture on protoplast culture. It involves preparation of protoplast, then protoplast fusion and how to select the fused cell. This lecture is for second semester and sixth semester of BTech Biotechnology course under VNMKV Parbhani. Protoplast fusion is a technique where we isolate protoplast from two related non-related species and fuse them. This fusion eventually leads to the formation of hybrid. We call them as a somatic hybrid. So, in other words, fusion of protoplast is a best way for the production of somatic hybrid. So, this technique also covers the aspect of somatic hybridization. Now, before we are going to see the presentation, I would like to clear a few things. So, what is protoplast? Protoplast is nothing but a cell without cell wall. We know that all plant cells have cell wall. If we remove this cell wall, then this plant cell contains cell membrane or plasma membrane which has all its organelles. We call it as a protoplast. Now, when we isolate protoplast from a somatic cells of any plant, we select two parents, we isolate protoplast from their somatic cells and we made them fuse each other, which result in the formation of hybrid. Okay, because it is from two different parents. We call it as a somatic hybrid because the hybrid is derived from the somatic cells. Okay, in this way we are going to start the protoplast fusion. Okay, now I am going to start a presentation. Here you can know that protoplast is nothing but all the components of cell excluding cell wall. Generally they are called as naked cells. Here you can see the picture of protoplast where there is all intracellular material surrounded, which is covered by the plasma membrane, and there is no presence of cell wall. This is the actual microscopic image of a protoplast. Okay. Now what is the use of protoplast? They are unusual due to exposure of plasma membrane to the environment. This is natural. See, protoplast does not have cell wall, so the plasma membrane is directly exposed to the surrounding medium. So any molecule can come inside cell and go outside cell. It does not have the barrier of cell wall. So protoplast can be induced to produce hybrid. As I have already discussed, protoplast can be easily used to produce somatic hybrids. So protoplasts are capable of injecting foreign material. Because there is no barrier of cell wall, we can easily any foreign material inside a cell. Okay. Then they can be used to study cell wall synthesis and composition. When we culture these protoplasts on the artificial medium under in vitro condition, then this protoplast starts synthesizing the cell wall. So cell wall synthesis can be easily studied. How different components, how different chemicals affect cell wall synthesis can be easily studied. Okay, and this can be used to study the single cell system. So this is the basic applications of cell wall, what we say protoplast culture. Now history. If you look at the history, in 1880, Hansten introduced term protoplast. In 1890, Clerkel first isolated protoplast using mechanical method. In 1960, E.C. Cochrane developed an enzymatic method. In 1916, again Power first protoplast fusion experiment was carried out by Power. In 1971, Takebe regenerated first whole plant using the protoplast. In 1972, Carlson reported interspecific hybridization between, that is somatic hybridization using a protoplast. Okay, in 1974, Binding, regenerated haploid petunia plants from protoplast. So in this way, there are many scientists which have used protoplast and protoplast fusion technology for the development. Now, what is the general steps that are involved in protoplast? Number 1 is an isolation of protoplast. Number 2 is fusion of protoplast. Number 3 is selection of hybrid cell. Number 4 is a culture of hybrid cells. Number 4 is a regeneration of hybrid plants, and then confirmation of hybridity or cybridity. Okay, so now next video will cover the next aspect. Thank you for watching. This is the first video on protoplast culture.